Hey, Tim List. Decisions. Deland, Johnny, or a nap. Laugh out loud. Hi, Deland. How's it going, sir? I mean, I understand. I understand seeing Johnny taking a nap or watching me. So, I always see replays of my stuff. That's alright. But since you're on, can you hear me? Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me. Hey everybody, I see we got quite a few people watching, so that's cool. Thank you for being here. And if you can hear me, just say hello in the chat. Yes, I think you have mentioned a few times how much you hate drywall. Drywall really is not that fun. But you know what is fun? We got 33 people watching. It would be fun if we could get 33 likes. Hey Joseph, how's it going? So Tim, since you're on, and I'm going to assume you can hear me, I'll talk to you for a minute. So did you hear about the podcast? Starting a podcast, and it's going out to 7 different podcast stations on Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify, and all that. So the episode that you are on, I will be uploading to that podcast shortly. All right, the grinder's covering my voice. So, Milliz, thank you for being here. If you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe. So, if you can hear me now, I'll keep the grinder off for a moment. I started a podcast, and the podcast is going to be going out to 7 different podcast stations. And it's going to be going out to Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, and quite a few other ones. And the episode that you are on the live, Tim, I will be uploading to that podcast in the next day or two. So I'll send you the link for it. Just wanted to let you know. And if anybody is interested in the podcast, I will put it in the description. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. I will put it into chat if anybody wants to follow the podcast, as well as the YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And that would be awesome. Christopher, thank you. All right, so the podcast link is there. And you can choose one of 7 podcast options. The podcast is linked up at the top, so if you want to join the podcast, that's awesome. You can choose between Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify, quite a few. Go ahead and hit that link and follow one of your favorite podcast stations. And if not, subscribe to your favorite handmade woodworking channel, DeLand's Handmade Woodworking. What's up, Dusty Butt? What's up, Baby Joe? Getting a little crazy up in here. What's up? So, yeah, wait for that to stop. All right. I'm done with the grinder for just a few minutes. I couldn't be shown up by Amy Jo. Amy Jo has been doing some crazy angle grinder work on her channel. And it's got me all like, you know, I need to do some too because she's like showing me up over there. If you guys haven't, go to Amy Jo's channel. Simply Amy Jo 143 and subscribe to her. She does some awesome stuff. But now I'm getting holy crap, that does kick up a lot of dust, doesn't it? Alright. So yeah, I'm just doing some carving today. Wanted to get the top of this shaped out a little bit with the grinder. It takes less on your tools. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Just gonna do some carving. Have no idea what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna be doing it. Mark the Maker, how you doing, my friend? Harry White, thank you for being here. If you guys haven't, hit that like button. At the very least, hit that subscribe button. Awesome. I appreciate everybody being here. I know there's a lot of people live today. A lot of other places you can be watching fantastic content, and you guys are choosing to be here with me, and that's awesome. I appreciate it 100%. So I'm going to be doing another gnome house, but I want a funky roof on this one. So I thought I would take the grinding wheel out. I just got a splinter. And get some shape going on to this. Taking it down a little bit. That's what I'm doing. Well, Amy Jo, stay as long as you can. Have a good day, and thank you at least for stopping in. Do appreciate it. Ow! If you leave, you might miss seeing me hurt myself, but that's alright. Nobody cares if I get hurt anyways. Everybody having a good Saturday afternoon. I really do hope so. For those of you that don't know, Pokemon has a Pokemon event going on this weekend in our area. So, I'm not going to say I've been playing Pokemon, but I might have been playing Pokemon. Oh, Harry, well, tell Ray and Sandy, thank you very much for sending me over. Ray and Sandy are fantastic people. And they are awesome. I love Ray and Sandy. So thank you for coming over and checking it out. Seeing what it's all about. case you didn't know, generally I do some woodworking videos, I do some carving videos, and obviously I do some live carving. Thursday night we interviewed different woodworking, crafting, waste turning, you name it, just other makers in the community. So if that sounds interesting to you, hang out and check it out. Oh, 1970s vinyl tile, that's horrible. And Harry, since you know Ray and Sandy, I will make you a moderator. So that's awesome. Oh, well, Harry, do you have a channel? And Kevin, thank you very much for being I'm not really sure the direction I'm going to go with this gnome house, fairy house, but I know I want it to be different than all the other ones I've done. Let me scoot this over a little bit. You can see. And I just want to go with a different shape. Oh, well, Harry, you're a moderator. Why don't you share your link in the chat so people can go subscribe, and I will subscribe to you a little bit later. Matter of fact, give me a second. I know Kevin's gonna beat me to it, but if you do have a channel, let's go to channel. There you are, 106 subscribers. Look at that, my friend. All right, everybody. Let's go show Harry some love. There you go. Let's try and get Harry up to 110 subscribers today. That would be awesome. We've got 38 people watching. So that means I should have 38 likes and 38 new subscribers. And Harry should get at least 10 more subs today. Just sub Joseph Keller. Look at you guys. Awesome. That is what we are about. We are about sharing other people's channels, learning their talents, and growing together. Mark the Maker, are you still on the chat? Because I'm going to run something by you if you're still here, Mark. Thank you for the jewels. So Mark, if you're in chat or if you're just listening, I started a podcast for the channel. Our Thursday night lives. Hey Trevor. Our Thursday night live interviews are now going to be shot over to the podcast. You can still watch them on YouTube, but the podcast is going to be another way people want to listen to them on their phones while they're driving or in the office. I do have the podcast channel link if anybody wants to go follow it. But Mark, your live is going to be up there soon. I think it's up there, but if not, I'm adding it daily. Adding to it daily, so look for that. Amy, how you doing? Focus Farms has been a member for 2 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the support. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I love the subscribers. I love our members. And I love everybody that just hangs out and chats, watches, learns something, enjoys it, however you want to look at it. You guys make me want to do this, and that is the bottom line. That is the truth. It is a nice day here in Michigan. I cannot complain. Tim, how's the weather in Ohio? So this carving is going to be a work in progress. Hey, Ben. Alright, you guys, I don't need to say it again. I'm going to say it again. If you have a channel, I can't share everybody's and carve and talk. If you have a channel, matter of fact, if you're in chat, most of the people that's in chat right now have channels. So click on their names, share their links, whatever, but go subscribe to everybody that's in the chat. They're all great people. They all have great channels, and they are awesome. So do that for me, please. So I don't really have a plan for this carving. I just got an idea. I wanted to play with the angle grinder a little bit, and I did. I'll probably pull it out in a little bit. But it's going to be another fairy house, gnome house, and I really want to get some shape going into this roof. Awesome, Joseph. Get that video going. Don't hold back, my friend. Get out there and do it. Doesn't have to be a blockbuster hit. It just needs to be done. So if anybody that's watching is wondering, the grinder I'm using here is the vevor 1200 flexshaft. I love it. It's really the only flexshaft I've used, so I can't really compare. But as you can tell, it's doing a great job taking out all this wood. And I am using a 1/4-inch flame burr by Dremel. And it's really doing the job and hitting this wood. Links are in the description for both, if you want to look them up. And if not, I just appreciate you being here. So yeah, I know this is going to sound funny, but I woke up today and called my grandson, because my grandson got me into Pokemon Go. And I was like, hey, I think there's an event going on today. Well, he didn't answer my voicemail. So I called him a few minutes ago. I was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, I've been walking around all day. You're right, there's an event going. That's cool. That's cool when you can share stuff like that with your grandson. Normally he's over here on the weekends, and if he were here, we would be up at the park, we'd be walking, we'd be doing something. And now the weather's getting nice, he's going to start getting in the garage with me. He actually brought over a really nice piece of driftwood that he wants to carve. So That I think is going to be cool. I'm going to go ahead and change this a little bit. And if I haven't said it, I am glad you guys are here. So I'm going from the 1/4-inch flame burr to the 1/8 inch flame burr. I'm going to cut into here, try and get a little bit of depth going on. This is going to be the wonky roof, the top of the house. Trevor, thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button if you can on your way out, if you haven't already. So this is going to be the wonky roof, the top of the house, and then the rest of the house is going to be down here. And that's what I'm working on. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go down here, but I know what I want to try and do up here. And I think that's going to be cool. I want to try and get a little different here. You guys were on my last live while I was carving. I broke the flexshaft. I broke the flexshaft right on the live and had to repair it on the live. I mean, it was made for good content. It was fun. A little frustrating, but it happens. No, I did not say the bad words, but I believe the phrase, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" came out of my mouth a couple of times. Not that I've never done it. I very well could have, but I really try to keep the swear words off of YouTube. I may not always be successful, and even though the channel is set up not for kids, you know, I know like Kevin sits and watches the show with his son, which is cool. So, you know, I don't really want to put that out there on the airwaves, and I try to watch what I say just for that instance. Kevin's son's pretty cool. He's actually gone to his school and told all of his classmates about the channel and how cool it is. So, since Kevin's son thinks the channel's cool, I've got to keep it clean to try and keep one of my biggest fans around. Raja, my brother, how you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. Yes, this wood is cracked, which is fine. I'm going to to work around it. This is going to be an oddly shaped nail file. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to promise you this is going to have a funky shape to it. I will promise you will probably never see another one like this. I can promise that. Get out here in the shop today because it's so nice, and I wanted to throw caution to the wind and just say, you know what, let's do something different. Terrific. Tom, look at you. Hey buddy, I subscribed to you today. I couldn't find you last night, but I subscribed to your channel today. I see you have a couple videos up there. That's awesome. That's awesome. Look forward to seeing more of your content. So I have had a couple of questions, and I'll stop carving to talk about them. A couple people have asked that since I started the podcast, do I plan on leaving YouTube? No, I'm not planning on leaving YouTube. The podcast, which is linked up at the top, is just another means for people to find myself and Rusty, and in the process, hoping as people find the podcast, if they start subscribing to the YouTube channel, then all the channels that are involved in this community will get seen and hopefully grow more. So no, I'm not leaving YouTube, and I'm still doing the Thursday night lives, and the only difference is those lives will be shared to the podcast. Some people don't like watching YouTube, but some people love watching or listening to podcasts like it's a radio. So that is the whole thought behind it. Now, if it doesn't do anything, that's cool. You know, but it's just one more avenue out there for people to try and find the channel. Everybody that's been on the Thursday Night Live, at least within the last couple of months, your live is going to be shared to that podcast. And 77 Rockets actually had a really good idea, and I did not think of it. I will link your YouTube channels to your podcast. That way, if people want to subscribe, they can easily find you through that link. I think that's really awesome. I think that will be a huge benefit. So I'm going to switch up here a little bit. I'm going to go back to the grinder for a minute. I know the grinder is a little loud, but this top part is going a little slower than what I was hoping for. So let me switch cords here. Grabbed up my chair. Got fingers. Let me see if I can fix this because I can't see chat or anything. What did you do, Delaney? What did you do? Anything and everything is possible when you're doing a live. And that is the truth. Alright, let's put the grinder up. So there's many shaping discs out there that work well, but that disc that I was just using with the grinder, that was a Kutzel Extreme Shaping Disc, and I love it. It works really well. Oh my goodness, I hit something good because reset. Oh, I hit the zoom. All right, no wonder everything was like 25%. It's like, wait a second, not even my glasses can see that. What am I doing here? If I'm not breaking stuff, I'm doing something else. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. I am in Crocs. I love Crocs. And that's not a crock of food. I love Crocs. Don't make fun of my Crocs, please. Because if there's a joy in life, it's my Crocs. I have camouflage Crocs. I have winter Crocs. I have summer Crocs. And that's not a crock of. You know, I mainly like Crocs because they're comfortable. And if you're lazy like me, it's really nice because you just put your feet in and you go. Now, I'm not gonna lie and tell you I have never shoveled snow in Crocs, which I have. I have shoveled snow in Crocs, and you know, you've got to do it sometimes. You've just got to do it. So don't hate. Don't hate. Now, one thing I will say that I was pretty impressed with, and you guys may find this funny, the Crocs store in And this isn't a bunch of Crocs. No, because I'm barefoot enough in the summer when I am up at the cottage that no, I do not get the docks. Thank goodness. So no, I have yet to get docks. But what I was going to say is, my wife and I went to the Croc store. There's actually a store here in Michigan that you can buy Crocs at. And they have a trade-in plan. If you bring your old Crocs in, they will give you like a 20% discount on your new Crocs. And that discount applies to sales also. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm getting 2 pair. Oh my goodness. Kind of like buying a car when you go to the Croc store. You get a trade-in value. Well, you guys got me started on my Crocs. So I'll tell you a funny story. I don't, because I have a Ford truck. I've been buying a Ford truck, and I take very good care of my Ford truck. My oil changes are done when they're due. They're consistent, and I always take it to the dealership to get my oil changes done. Because with the warranty and everything, I want that record of them doing the oil change. Well, I had to get a new catalytic converter for it, which is fairly expensive. It was almost $3,000 for just a converter. And about 2 weeks after we got the new catalytic converter, Ford sent me a letter in the mail. Hey, we noticed how good you keep your truck up. We would like to buy it from you and put you in another truck. We're willing to offer you $1,500. We're willing to offer you $1,500 to put you into a new truck. I'm like, I've spent $1,500 on oil changes. I've just spent $3,000 on a catalytic converter. So you mean you're nice enough to give me $1,500 back of the probably $5,000 that I put into that truck? Listen to Tina. You need an affiliation with Crocs. Can you test the new ones out? Oh my God, I would love that. You know what? I would love that. And if I thought that would work, then I will reach out to Crocs. I will. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna see if they'll do it. But I reached out to a company and asked. They don't have an affiliation program, but I reached out to them because I really like their product. Most of you guys would like it too, and I have them linked as a down in the comments. There's a link. It's called 80s Tees. You've probably seen them everywhere. And I reached out to them and I'm like, hey, look, you guys are part of the affiliate program with YouTube. I'm a creator. Would you be willing to send me 2 t-shirts and I will wear them and talk about your company? Because I really love, the shirts that you guys have. And I love that they're like for my age group. It's from old TV shows in the 80s, 90s. They've got comic book characters. They've got commercials. I mean, it's just really nostalgic. And it was really nice. Well, they very nice, very polite. They contacted me back and said, look, you know, we understand that you do woodworking. You're not really into the retro thing, so your retro audience, you know, we don't see how that would be of value. And I explained to them, I'm like, dude, you know, a lot of my subscribers are, you know, in that 40, 50-year-old range with all this nostalgia. And he's like, well, I just don't think it's going to be a fit, but here's what I'll do. I'll make you a coupon code to where for your order, you can get 70% off. And I was like, all right, well, thank you. You know, I'll think about it. I'm probably going to order a couple of tees, but, you know, that kind of comes back to the Crocs. I don't know if I'm what Crocs would want, but if I could get an affiliate with Crocs, I'm on it. It's on like Donkey Kong. Oh! But click that link to 80s Tees and check out what they've got. They have some really cool items. There's one shirt that I think I'm gonna buy. Do you guys like the Goonies? I love the Goonies. Love the Goonies. And they have a shirt that says, hey, you guys! I love it. I think I'm going to buy that one. Yeah, check them out, though. They're pretty awesome. And I understand where they're coming from. I'm not hurt that they wouldn't. And, you know, that's all right. They can't send free stuff to everybody that contacts them. Because, well, that's just not good business. And if my channel doesn't align with what they have, I completely get it. Doesn't mean they don't have to. But yes! Oh! The Truffle Shuffle! That's another shirt. I'm sorry. I gotta stop. They have a shirt where he's holding his shirt up. You can see his belly, and it says Truffle Shuffle on it. Boom! That's another one I might buy. There's so many that I might buy. There's just so many. And that one, the Truffle Shuffle, yes! There you guys! And then the Truffle Shuffle, yeah. I'm gonna go in tonight and watch the Goonies. I've got to. Yeah, if you go onto their site and you search for that movie, The Goonies, it'll bring up all the shirts they've got. It's pretty cool. Trying to remember. Sloth, yes. Sloth. I should stop carving and just talk about Goonies. I mean, I'm not going to get any carving done. That is one of the age-old movies that just, I think, hits home with everybody. One of my favorites. So yeah, if you see me with a shirt that says Truffle Shuffle on it and a belly hanging out, you know where I got it from. You love Baby Ruths. Oh my goodness. This is such a good ride. Alright. So you can kind of see how wonky I want to get this top. And I'm going to keep going with it. Because once I get down here, making the windows, the doors, and everything, that's pretty much standard. Oh, that's cool, Joseph. Yeah. I think it was One-Eyed Willie's. what? So I'm going to say this. Monkey No Joe, how you doing? Monkey No Job, how's it going? Oh, Sticks, what's up? Cool, cool, cool. Let me make you a moderator real quick. So back in the day, let me ask you guys a question. This is a legitimate question. If you think of the movies, the TV shows, everything that we grew up on, all right? In the 70s, 80s, even a little bit of the early 90s, how many of those TV shows, with some of the innuendos they had back then, and some of the content they had back then, even on primetime TV, Jeffersons, All in the Family, shows like that, how many of those shows would be able to be shown today? I'm here to tell you, 0. We grew up in an awesome era. I did. 100%. Oh yeah, Johnny Carson? Oh, they had him in jail. Some of the stuff on his show, and it was life. It was life. I mean, that's what the times were like. But yeah, you would not be able to have Johnny Carson on the radio today. Even Dave Letterman sometimes. You know, I mean, I wasn't a big Letterman fan, but I mean, I did watch him. But you would not be able to have Letterman as dry as he was on TV now. Nothing like back in the day. Hey Kevin, welcome back. Yeah, nothing like back in the day. I'm still stuck on doing this. I can't get that out of my head. Yes, can't watch anything like that. Society has gone crazy. It really has. And it's funny because sometimes I will YouTube old TV shows or, you know, back when, I don't know if Nick at Night still has it, but they used to play the old, I say old because, well, they are. But it makes me sad because that means I'm old. They used to replay the old TV shows that we grew up with, and it's like, wow, you couldn't have this on primetime TV anymore. These would be like YouTube sitcoms or something. You know, and that's sad to me that society has just gone nuts. You know, just, I mean, Joseph, when it comes to making your own video, your first video, you know, I mean, be yourself. And maybe don't be yourself. I don't know. I don't really know you in real life, so maybe you should be nervous. I don't know. But for me, there's a couple of things that I have rules on. And one is, you know, I really try not to swear. That's more for the viewers. I don't think it's a good experience if you're sitting at home with the TV on and you hear, you know, F this or F that. I don't want to hear it, so I don't think anybody else does. I won't smoke on when I'm carving or anything for the most part. That's just my personal take. So I do try to keep the language down to pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to keep the innuendos on the lives, clean. But it also, when you're on a live, if you're watching this live and the innuendos get a little bit out of hand, it's probably because chat is encouraging it. And that happens so much. Hey 52, thank you for being here. And Tom, yeah, I watch 4 channels. If I watch TV, yeah, when I make noise. Yeah, sorry about that. That's, you guys, I have forgotten about that so many times, but so many times you guys have reminded me about that. So, thank you. Now what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Anyways, Joseph, just be yourself. Have fun with it. Yeah, some things, you can't blame on everybody else. I mean, like that night, I really, really, really would have loved to blame Amy Jo. Matter of fact, I couldn't catch my breath fast enough to go, Amy Jo, what was that? No, she 100% jumped on that and got me first, which startled me because I was like, oh, wait, huh? So some things you just can't blame on other people. But if I would have been less embarrassed and thought fast enough, that would have been gold. Turn it all up on Amy Jo and been like, what are you doing over there? Ew. You got cooties. Oh my goodness. What is really happening right now? I just don't even know. Are you sick? What was that? Sorry, I'm just over here laughing. So, imagine this. Yes, that live is comedy gold. I love it, and I will never run from it. But, thank you, Kevin. If you guys think I have fun while I'm out here carving with the live and everything, I do. But just imagine, I have this much fun even when I'm carving by myself. It's hard to believe. But the things I think about and the conversations that go on in my head while I'm doing this, there's times I just bust out laughing and I am the only one in the garage. Just saying, it happens. Some people make gasification units to run the cars with. Delanne just wasted it. Oh, I have accidentally, nobody farts in church on purpose, but you know how you get a little bit uncomfortable, you do a little squirming around because you're like, you know what, this is not going to end up good. And Tim might actually appreciate this. So I was volunteering at the prayer table at church. So people would come up to me and we would sit and we would pray, and I would talk to them for a few minutes. Well, I was stuck on this side of the church, and I couldn't leave because nobody else was there to cover me. But I had to go. I had to go. And one thing led to another, and I let one go, and it wasn't loud, but it wasn't the lack of noise that was concerning. It was the odor that came out. So I walked away from my prayer table and I walked down to the other end of the church and stood down there for a few minutes because I couldn't stand there and have somebody come up and need to have prayer at that time because it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Oh, don't tell my pastor. Some of the things I share here on YouTube probably shouldn't. But you know what? It's all good fun. I think it is anyways. Yes, the scent was loud. The scent was like, here's what, it was nothing like this, but this is what, you know how like an 84-year-old lady walks into the room and she's walked past you 15 minutes ago and you still smell her perfume? You still smell the floral scent of whatever she doused herself in? That's what that fart was like. Smelled nothing like roses, but hung out forever. Just saying. Why? Why do you guys get me going on this? Soldier Farms, I'm pretty much an open book. I will share 99% of whatever it is you want to share with me. And I think I proved that one night on a live. Rusty and I had a question and answer session where people in the chat probably won't ever do this again. So that was the one time. But everybody in chat was allowed to ask Rusty and I whatever question they wanted to ask. And at one point in time throughout the night, I felt like breaking out a couch because I was ending up having a therapy session during that live. I shared some pretty deep stuff. Not to say we won't do that again, but next time we're going to probably put some stipulations on it. I was hoping for more woodworking questions, and I was getting more of, so why did your mother beat you? Questions. Oh, I'm just joking. Not that bad. Oh, Amy did her first live? When was that? And how did I miss it? That's awesome that Amy did her first live. Can somebody send that to me? Because I would like to watch it. Today? What's going on? Well, I'm gonna have to go watch it because I did not see it. All right, thank you, Soldier Farms. So yeah, no, people weren't asking edgy questions or suggestive questions. I mean, depending on, I think of edgy and suggestive as in a certain nature. No, they were just really good questions that got a little personal, but I handled it, and I went with it. And, my Life is Making Stuff had a live, and it was a pretty good live, and I really appreciated it. And I think most people that watched it appreciated it. And it was, who are you after YouTube? You know, when you're not on YouTube, who are you? And you know, that got me to think for a minute, and I'm like, wow, that's really deep. I mean, you know, who am I? Who am I when I'm not on YouTube? Because yeah, I have a personality come out while I'm live and in the videos, and it got me to think. What you see on the videos and what you see on my lives is 100% me. Is it slightly scaled back? Not that I don't want to offend people. That's, if you don't like me, unsubscribe. Don't watch. But it's slightly scaled back out of respect. It kind of goes back to people watching on their TVs, people watching in their homes, people watching with family around. You don't want to get really crazy. That's not this show. This show is hopefully a safe place for people to come. And so yeah, that was a great question. It got me to think. Yeah, 100%. Not on YouTube. So, if you guys think I'm different outside of YouTube, I'm not. This is me. Like it or not, is what it is. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you guys laughed. And if you can't laugh, having fun. Oh, okay. You dropped the link in Facebook Messenger. Cool. Now, I'm not opposed to having fun, as you guys can see on these lives. I think we should all be able to laugh at something. And that is why I 100% go with the whole the land blew up the toilet on the live that night, because it is hilarious. It was hilarious. You know, so we should be able to, as adults, we should be able to sit, talk, laugh, enjoy each other, and have fun being together. And once again, if these topics aren't for you, then there are many other things out there that will probably be for you. You got called tuna twice today? Ha! Hey, Rainy Ridge. Tina got called tuna twice today. I shouldn't laugh at that. But you know what? As often as my name is butchered, I really don't. I mean, I should feel bad, but I kind of don't. But you know it's bad that when your name is said wrong so many times that you yourself or myself start saying it wrong. It's happened. It's happened, and it does happen. If you guys haven't hit that like button. I'm having so much fun. If I could hit that like button, I would hit that like button 10 times because you guys are making this fun today. Well, I can honestly say tuna is one thing I have never been called. You know, I really think I need to be thankful for that. I need 102 subs to get to 500, but I also need like 2,200 watch hours. So here's what I'm going to say to you, Soldier Farms. You work on your watch hours and your subs will come. Don't worry about the subs because you want organic subs. You want people that's going to watch your content. Don't just get subs to get subs. You get your watch hours first. Your subs will come. You're going to hit a video one day where you get 50, 60, 70 subs. It's happened. It happens to everybody. It's happened to me. Get your watch hours first. Don't worry about the subs. All right? And that is the honest to God truth. Don't worry about subs. Get your hours. Your hours are more important because you can have 4,000 subs and not your 4,000 watch hours, and those subs aren't going to do you any good. Get your watch hours first. You know, and I say that because, and I don't think I'm out of line. Amy Jo and I have talked quite a few times about her channel and where she's at, and she has almost over 2,000 subscribers. I think she's might be over 2,000 subscribers, but she's still short on watch hours, so she can't get fully monetized, and that hurts everybody. So you work on your hours and your subs will come. So take that for what it's worth. That is the best advice I can give you. And just take it and go with it. If you keep putting out good content like you are, it'll happen. And also, I will say, and maybe you guys think I'm loony, you need to go to the loony bin. Go hang out with Slaw. Don't make your content to make money. Make your content to have fun. And when you make content to have fun, the subs will come. Your watch hours will come. And Rainy Ridge, yes. You got a lot of subs from one short. But yeah, they don't come back and watch. Yes, true, in some cases. They do come back and watch. They just may watch your shorts. Shorts are a valuable tool to get subs. But the problem is, the people that watch shorts, and maybe this is what you're getting at, the people that watch shorts don't necessarily watch long-form videos. So while they probably come back to watch your shorts, they're probably not watching your long-form. And I've watched that, I've looked at that, and I believe that 100%. And I kill myself on views and videos because what I am seeing as a good schedule for putting out videos is I put out way too many shorts, I put out way too many lives, and I don't put out enough long form content. Now, why does that matter? Because your shorts push your long form content down. Your lives push your long form content down. It almost gets hidden. So you've got to put out 3 to 4 long form videos per live, so the long form stays on top and not your lives. You've got to do 3 or 4 long form videos per short, because believe it or not, if you watch, YouTube is pushing shorts. They're not pushing videos. If you open your phone up, the first 8 to 10 videos you're going to see are shorts, and then you may see somebody's long form video. So they're, in a sense, hiding, and maybe they don't realize they're doing it, but in a sense, they're hiding long form videos and pushing out the short. Hey, John Aldrich, thank you for being here. And that's just my opinion. It's what I'm witnessing, it's what I'm seeing. I could 100% be off my rocker with this, but it's what I have been observing. And John, you've been here before. I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator. As long as you don't mind. If you do mind, you're still a moderator. I do that so I can see who's new. And do you have a channel, John? Oh, it sounds like you know quite a few people, Zach. Go to channel. Oh, okay, John. You're not your average woodworks. Very cool. I did not know that. I am glad that I made you a moderator. And if people want to go check out your videos, they can. Looks like you've got 107 subscribers. You got a new channel. You've had 2 videos put up in 2 weeks. One video was 2 weeks ago, and one video was a week ago. So very cool. I'm going to be checking out your channel. And everybody else, if you guys want to check out his channel, go for it. Still a young channel. He's got 2 videos, so he's got a lot of upside. So very cool. All right. So yeah, sorry I went off on what YouTube does rant, because it happens. But I do a lot of time looking at analytics and looking at the views and stuff. And I really did notice that once I do a long form video, if I do a live after that, or 2 lives, because we normally do Thursday and then I'll carve Saturday or Sunday, my long form video views drop. Not only does it drop, but it doesn't get pushed out. Change bits. I'm gonna get rid of this 1/8 inch flame burr, and I'm gonna go back to my 1/4 inch flame burr. It's just much better for taking out material. Kevin, I got my laundry folded this morning, buddy. You need to wake up sooner and get it done. And thank you guys for being here. I swear. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't, hit that like button. And if you're hanging out in chat watching and you're not participating, say hello. We love talking to you. We want you here. And we're glad you're here. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? We are real up in here, and sometimes it's real fun. So hang out and enjoy yourself. Oh, before I'm going to end the live in about 10 minutes, but let me talk to you guys about something. I know I've been talking all night. Next week, Thursday, oh my goodness, our live. You guys may have heard, we have Back Road Builds coming on the live. Back Road Builds has blown up. We've been planning on getting him on the show for, I think it's been going on 2 months now. We've been trying to work it out. We were going to do an end of February live to celebrate him getting 10,000 subs. And holy crap. He's, if not, he's almost to 12,000 already. That is awesome. He's doing some fantastic work. Now, here's the thing. Not only is Ryan going to be on the show next Thursday, which is going to be awesome, but he has decided that he's got some stuff from a couple companies, and he is coming on to this show on Thursday, and he is giving away 3 pretty decent sized ticket items to the guests. So that is amazing. He's not only coming on our show, but he's doing a giveaway on our show when he could do the giveaway on his show. That is awesome. So please be here for that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Like I said, we've been working on this. We were going to do an end of February show to celebrate, I think it was just 1 year YouTube and hitting 10,000 subscribers. But he's blown past that. And because of scheduling, we had to move it a week. Which is fine. I'm pretty flexible with everybody. But the fact that he's coming on and he's going to be doing giveaways, that blows my mind. And thanks, Kevin. I'm looking forward to it too. I have been looking forward to it for quite some time. And if you guys haven't, if you guys don't know about their board, go subscribe. Don't hold against him that he's from Canada. I'm just joking. He is from Canada, but no, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Kevin, what's your U.S. address? 8675309? I'm waiting to see if anybody got that. All right, Tina. Awesome. It is a great tune. I got it. I got it. I got the number off the wall. For a good time. For a good time. Alright, I'm getting too out of hand over here. Next thing you know, I'm going to start singing Jesse's Girl or something. Alright. I am done carving for the night. I'm going to hang out with you guys and talk for a few minutes. I feel like I haven't shut up the whole night, which is cool. It's in Florida. Ooh, Kevin's fancy. You got a place in Florida? Whoa, wait a second. You prefer my farts to what? To me singing? What? Okay, all right, Tina, we need to talk. What do you prefer? Do you prefer my farts over my singing? John, thank you, and please come back. Please stay back, come back, and hang out, and we'll get you some more subs. Wow, I think Kevin is like a drug dealer or something. He's running drugs all over the United States and Canada. Look at him. He says he works for the post office. Yeah, we know what he's mailing out. Oh, you know what, Tina? So, here's the thing. Your boy can sing. I can sing. I can sing pretty good. I am slightly sick. But I do need music to harmonize with. I cannot a cappella. I will give you that. But for any time to say you would prefer my farts over my singing, I'm going to have to teach you one day that it's not that bad. Okay, and here's a fun fact, John. I used to be in a band called Cheap and Nasty. Yes. Yes. So the butt trumpets are going to go on tour with Cheap and Nasty. Oh my goodness. This has been a fun live. Wow. This has been awesome. I'm glad I went live. I wasn't gonna, but then I was like, you know what? I need to get some work done. I need to do some stuff. I hope my wife made dinner. If not, I'm in trouble. Because maybe I was supposed to cook. I don't know. So what do you guys have plans for the rest of the weekend? All right, John, take it easy. Make sure you come back. So Michigan has been bipolar today. It was nice enough early afternoon, late morning, to where I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Craftaritas. Hopefully dinner is waiting. Yes, hopefully it is waiting. And now it's gone from probably 50s, nice enough for shorts and a t-shirt, to snow. Snowing. Yep. That's Michigan. And I believe my brother-in-law was talking to my wife and said that up at the cottage, he had to go out there and shovel because they got so much snow up north that the snow was just about over the windows. So he had to clear the windows so they didn't freeze and break. Yeah, it's cold, but it's warming up. I'm so happy. Jen! Hello! Harry White's having a giveaway for reaching 100 subscribers. Come check it out. 5:30 Central Time. Kevin, we have to send something to Canada. Harry, put your channel in so people can go and subscribe and go to your giveaway, please. And Jen, thank you for being here. Awesome. Awesome. Hey guys, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I had a blast. Hanging out with you guys tonight. And it's been so much fun. So Harry, put your channel in chat real quick before I end. So if anybody wants to go over there, they can. And Jen, sorry you got here just before we're leaving. But I'm glad you're here. I'll probably go live tomorrow, work on this a little bit more, and see how far I can go. But oh, thank you, Tina. Or Tuna. Thank you, Tuna. Ha! Ha! All right, well, I don't know if Harry is going to put his channel into chat. But I just got home, so tomorrow I got to work on the items that was won on my 100 sub giveaway. Man, all you guys getting 100 subs, you're 100 subs. That's awesome. You're so close, to hitting that first 500 mark. That's awesome. I love that. All right, I'm gonna head in because I seriously gotta figure out if I gotta cook dinner or not. I don't know. So thank you guys. It's been fun. I will probably go live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but look for me. And don't forget Thursday. Thursday's cool. And the podcast. If you guys listen to podcasts, up at the top of chat, there is a link that you can click. It will take you to a page, and you can choose between your favorite 7 podcast channels: Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, and a few others. And if you want to follow any of those podcasts, our Thursday night podcast will be being shared to that channel, because some people can't watch videos all the time, so maybe they can listen to the podcast. And every once in a while, we're going to do a live podcast on there, just to see how that goes. So if you would, click that link, follow on one of your favorite sites, and check it out. So thank you guys very much. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. I will go live. But Tuna, you're always going to be Tina to me. See ya.